Okay, so we got some holiday traditions on. Turn that down. 21 minutes into my travel. Let's see here. Just get this set up. A little rough. There we go. Alrighty. Okay, we're going across the interstate today. Guess if you know where I am in the comments, should be easy to figure out with the signs. Let me know where you think I am, or what state, what interstate. But going across the interstate today for work tomorrow. I'm gonna stay at a hotel tonight. Get ready for things tomorrow. Got a class to instruct. Yeah, so I figured I'd talk for a few minutes. Not going to make it super long, but nonetheless, I guess this is these are the things that are on my mind as of late. Got a truck behind me, flashing his lights. He's in a big hurry. Everybody's going east today. I've always noticed that on Sundays, you'll notice that everybody's going east. I guess everybody, all the truck drivers, leaving out for the week or leaving out for a Sunday night or Monday morning delivery. Either way, everybody's going east, and now that the speed limit's 70 miles an hour, in a big hurry. Well, I'm going 71 miles an hour. Still passing. Slow down here a minute. Let this guy go by. Alright. So, I mean, if you, the slim chance that you're in this video, me going across the interstate, go ahead and make a comment about that. Let me know who you are and that you saw yourself. But hopefully I'll get this uploaded tonight. It is the 6th day of December in the year 2020. I don't know what to say. We're in a weird predicament here with this current pandemic, this COVID pandemic. We find ourselves doing isolation, social distancing, 6 feet, whatever it might be. We started out, well, you can't be around someone for 15 minutes during the day. Well, now it's 15 minutes over 24 hours. So if you see that person 15 times over the course of 24 hours, and each time is 1 minute, then, well, now that's too much exposure. Especially if they might be asymptomatic, or they might have the full-blown COVID Wuhan flu. So, we've got Los Angeles, certain parts of California saying lockdown, lockdown, lockdown. You can't leave your house. You're not allowed to travel by foot, or by moped, or bicycle, or motorcycle, or car. And only those that are essential, or have to go out for essential reasons, are permitted to leave their homes. Well, I'm driving across this interstate tonight to go for work tomorrow. Now, is my position essential? Maybe by the words of the law. No. Maybe by the definitions given by our governors. No. But wife and I have a 2-income household, and by no means do we live beyond our means. We made sure to set that up a long time ago. But it is essential that we go to work. Her position is, I would guess you could say it's an essential position. It's in healthcare, but it's not human healthcare. So, that being said, we're not in the hospital. We're not in the transportation industry like these ladies and gentlemen are here on the road today. I just have, quote unquote, your normal job. Now I do work for a union. Well, I'm a member of a union, but the institution that I work for is a very, very loose interpretation of a union. They don't really adhere to all those union guidelines, but we'll get into that later on. This is about being essential and non-essential. And our positions, my wife's and mine, are essential, just like yours are. I'm sure that you have a position somewhere where you make an income because you need an income to provide for yourself, provide for your spouse, provide for your children, pay your bills, keep a roof over your head, food in your stomach. All these things are important. We need these things to survive. Well, they say, stay home. Stay home. Just, if you don't feel comfortable going out, if you really can't comfortably go to work, then stay home and get on the system. The government, we're here to help. We are here to help you out in your time of need. Well, I'll tell you what. If you're in my state, this probably goes along with a lot of states. If you're in my state and you file for unemployment, oh baby, man, is it a process. I thought it was a process when I stood in line with my dad 40 years ago. And he was in the unemployment line when he got laid off, when he lost his job, when they closed the mill, moved into Mexico. I thought it was a process standing in line, going down there to the unemployment office, standing there for hours and hours and hours. The line would go out the building, around the building, into the parking lot. And we waited. And we waited. My brother and I wait with my dad while my mom was at work. My mom worked 2 jobs, trying to make ends meet. 2 very essential jobs. 2 very essential positions. Because my dad didn't have a job. Well, fast forward 46 years, here we are with the unemployment system. Now you go on the computer, you file your bi-weekly claim, put in your information, but guess what? Unless it is all exactly perfect and exactly up to date, it kicks you out of the system. It tells you that further information is needed to process your claim. Well, don't try to contact the unemployment office. They will contact you, but due to unusually high volumes of claims, it may be some time. Well, earlier this year, I went without unemployment for a prolonged period because I was home with my kids. It took me months to get it figured out. Thousands upon thousands of attempts calling the system, trying to get a hold of someone, trying to get a hold of a human that I could speak to. Finally get a hold of somebody via email after dozens and dozens and dozens of email attempts to the office. So I go back and forth. Well, finally got that straightened out. A couple weeks ago, that yearly claim ran out. I had to start all over again. Don't contact us, we'll contact you, they say. Well, that's great. So now that I'm home from this COVID pandemic, now that I'm off work, my essential job is no longer there. Now, I can't get a hold of anyone. That office office that's supposed to help, that government that's supposed to give me everything I need, it's nowhere to be found. Now, I understand I'm not the only person in this situation. I understand that I'm not the only one facing this problem. But they want you to rely on them, but on their terms. They didn't add anybody onto the system to facilitate calls, to help with calls, to help with emails, to help with claims. No, that would cost money. But we're here for you. We're here for you, they say. Rely on us. We'll give you medical. We'll give you wages. We'll give you COVID relief. We'll give you, what else? I mean, these days, these politicians promise everything for free. We can stand in line for everything. And that's how it's beginning to be. We got hour-long lines at grocery stores. Once you get into the grocery store, they limit what you can buy. Well, you can only buy 4 canned goods from this aisle, or 4 of these items, or 1 of these items, or God forbid, you haven't been one of those people that have been prepared with toilet paper. Now we can only give you 4 rolls of toilet paper. But you know what? You can't even get 4 rolls of toilet paper because it's all gone. It's all gone. But don't worry, they'll take care of you. Don't worry. Everything will be fine. Well, I hope it is, folks. I hope everything is fine. I hope we all come out of this better people, better individuals. I hope we come out of this unified on the other side. I don't see it happening. Every day that goes by, it seems like our country becomes more divided. But I hope for hope's sake, that it gets better. I hope for the Lord's sake that it gets better. But I think the Lord's in charge here. In fact, I know He's in charge. He'll see us through this. For whatever it's supposed to be, He's got it planned out for us. He's seen all this coming. He's known this. He's given this to us. Maybe it's a lesson to be learned. Maybe it's a little bit of an awakening. Maybe a little bit of a reality check for all of us here. I don't know that this COVID is as big as it's supposed to be. It seems like it's just another different strain of the flu. But He knows. He knows it came to us on this earth. He knows that what we're going to do with it. He knows where we're going to end up. And that's my faith. I don't have faith in the government. I don't have faith in my fellow man. I don't have any faith in anyone except the Lord. I look at every pastor out there, every reverend, every bishop, everybody in the religious sector. I hope they come to their positions with pure hearts and the need to serve the Lord and the need to serve people. But I still think that somewhere in there, their personal agendas come through. Their personal beliefs come through. They don't teach about the Lord. They don't tell you everything that's right or wrong with what you're doing because of religion, of the 10 Commandments. Things tend to get a little bit blurry. So, like I say, I'm going to put my faith in the Lord. I'm going to pray that everybody stays okay, whether they believe what I believe or they don't. Whether they're black, brown, white, whatever color you are, whatever leaning you are, you're LGBTQZ, whatever you are, whatever you define yourself as, male, female, whatever you might be, I hope that you find life to be full of happiness and full of what you want it to be, because that's what you deserve. You deserve it on your own terms. I'm not going to tell you how to live. I'm not going to tell you what you need to do as an individual. But there again, I don't expect you to tell me what to do with my life. So let's go through 2020 here. We've got a few days left. But 26, almost 26 days. Let's get through this, all right? Let's do what's right. And let's do what's right for everyone. Come together. Move forward. Because we're all on this planet for just a little time. Alright, I'll talk to you later. It looks like that's about 16 minutes. I don't know, maybe a little bit more, a little bit less. I have no idea because I'm on this old GoPro camera. Hopefully it's not bouncing around too much, but we'll tell later on when we go to upload this. So, you guys be safe, you be well. I'll catch you on the flip side. If you like this, give me a like. If you don't, let me know what I can do better. I'm trying to stay behind the camera and not in front of the camera. And hopefully that gives you a view of life, a view of different things instead of someone's face staring you down in a camera. Alright guys, thank you much. Have a great day. God bless.